before. I promised you to now have a look at a very interesting and not that famous market. We'll have a look on Albania as an interesting investment opportunity. And for that, we have here Dritan Leka from Century 21 to tell us more. And again, you have the chance to ask him. He first has a presentation for you to give you all the information. And then if you would like to know more, don't hesitate either to ask here on the spot, or you may still use Slido that is ready there for you to ask your questions. And I'll jump in with your questions to ask them to Dritan. But now, Dritan, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much.
Do you have the clicker as well?
No.
Oh, great. Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the CEO of Century 21 CPM, part of Century 21 Albania Network, I'm here to offer an overview of the Albanian current position and the potential in the real estate sector. Do you know where Albania is? Albania is located at the crossroads of the East and West, providing it with a strategic edge in terms of geopolitical importance. It is flanked by the Adriatic and Ionian Seas, mirroring the maritime sea shores and boundaries of Italy, Croatia, and Greece. Albania enjoys over 310 days of sunshine and experiencing all 4 distinct seasons through the year. In Albania, you're just an hour away from the stunning shores of the sea to the majestic peaks of the Alps and mountains. Albania stands at a moment of important changes and improvements, self-assured for the remarkable growth and development. It showcased to a curtain of cultural heritage, pristine landscapes, and strategic geographical location, making it an attractive destination for tourists from all over the world and investors seeking lucrative opportunities. During 2023, we've had more than 10 million of visitors, and till now, we are having more than 3 million of visitors for this year, 2024. One of Albania's key strengths lies in its rapidly improving infrastructure. Over the years, substantial investments have been made to increase transportation network, modernize urban areas, and aid connectivity. From ambitious infrastructure projects like Vlora International Airport, Kukës Airport, Adriatic and Ionian highways, initiatives aimed at revitalizing city centers and touristic villages. These developments are poised to facilitate economic growth and make Albania an interesting option for investors, while being committed in creating an environment of sustainable growth and prosperity. Certainly, investing in Albania presents an intriguing opportunity with 0% property tax and the taxation system that spans from 0 to 15% of income. Additionally, a promising return of investment from 7 to 10 years and the consistent double-digit price growth over the past 5 years make it an attractive perspective. Moreover, Albania's cultural allure adds an extra dimensions to its real estate appeal. With a blend of historical landmarks, stunning coastlines, and vibrant communities, our country offers a unique living experience with both local and international buyers alike. When it comes to investment opportunities, Albania presents a diverse array of options across residential, commercial, and the hospitality sector. Whether it's beachfront properties along the Albanian Riviera, commercial spaces in bustling city centers, or boutique hotels nestled in scenic locations, there's something for every investor appetite. At Century 21 Albania and Century 21 CPM, we serve as trusted partners for navigating Albanian real estate landscape. With our extensive local knowledge, global network, and dedication to client satisfaction, we are committed to facilitating seamless transactions and unlocking the full potential of every investment opportunity. As the country progresses, the potential for investment and collaboration grows. We at Century 21 CPM and Century 21 Albania are very happy to assist and collaborate with all of you. Thank you for your attention. As we mentioned before, I'm here with you. If you rather have any question, I'd like to, or you'd like to address to me, and I'm pleased to answer. Yes.
And our host, we're gonna come back and actually ask you the questions. Don't worry. Okay. You have plenty.
Yes.
Do you know what is the current volume of investment, in Albania?
Right now, you mean in terms of real estate? The current volume of foreign investment as investors, not as buyers, I think it's more than 4 billion euros for the year 2023 and 2024. We are having very huge development with the Durrës Marina, and the same idea of the project, we are having it in Vlora Marina. Both of them are coming from local and foreign investors, and of course, it's are not short projects. They are a bit lasting projects, but the outcome that will come from these projects, it will change the Albanian position in the market, like Croatia have been before, or even Greece and Italy.
You're celebrating like your 10 years anniversary right now, right?
Yes.
You started in 2014.
Yes.
So you have a new project, the Yada project.
Yes.
Can you tell something about this special project?
At Century 21 CPM, we are having an exclusive project located in the Yali beach, which is the most exclusive beach of the Albanian Riviera. It's a project of 121 apartments, 25 villas, and a hotel, 5-star hotel of 135 rooms. The idea is to have an exclusive residence in the most exclusive beach of Albania. There are a lot of medias around the world that are parallelizing Albania right now to Maldives. They are calling it the Maldives of Europe. And especially in this location, so in the heart of the Riviera, Albania Riviera, in the Yali beach, it's exactly the same as Maldives beach. The project is a 5-year project. We are happy to announce and are willing that to make it finish before 4 years. It's a bit ambitious, but it will happen for sure.
I've heard there are questions already. Sorry, I needed to get my break, but I haven't heard what the question was, so I'm sorry. But we've talked already before your presentation about Albania. My normal question when it comes to not that famous market is how safe it is. So, let's start there.
Well, for a country that has all of the beliefs, we have Muslim, we have Orthodox, we have Catholic,
religions. Mm-hmm.
all of the religions, thank you. We are conviving, or we are living happily with all of them, and we are not having any problematic in terms of safety, because our population is not mixed. We are only Albanians living in Albania, and from 5 to 10 years now, there are also a bit of Italians living in Albania, like they used to live everywhere in the world. Criminality is going lower and lower, and especially with the new changes in the governments and in the laws, we are having also hitting the criminality, and we are going very strong on that. In terms of safety, I can tell to you that there is no area where tourists are not advised to go, and you can go at 5 a.m. in the morning alone wherever in the streets.
And you have a really beautiful landscape. For whom would you recommend Albania as an investment destination? And there is a question, what would be the one main advantage to invest in Albania in comparison to other locations?
As I said before, we are now having the momentum. Before entering in the EU, the momentum is that before improving everything in terms of infrastructure, and before entering the EU, we are still reachable and we are still cheap in terms of pricing, in terms of investment in properties and in real estate. This is the one and only answer to your question, and I suggest everyone to start understand a little bit more about our market, because we are having, as I mentioned before, 7 years of ROI, return of investment, 7 to 10 years. We are having zero property tax, and the growth of the price stable during the last 5 years was double digit. So I don't think that in markets like your country or even in other countries of Europe, you are having this kind of numbers.
So it's very friendly tax-wise. What else should we prepare for when it comes to taxes, for example, while buying or while renting the property?
Well, while buying, you do not have any taxes, I mentioned before, property tax, but while renting, you are having 15% of income tax, which is also it's from 0 to 15, because on the daily renting properties, we are considering them as hotel system, and the taxation is even lower.
There is question. C21 is the biggest real estate company in Albania, main partner of biggest international companies. If we invest in Albania, do you have support on administration? And there is a similar question. Do you negotiate everything on the investment from starting point to the startup of investment?
In most of the cities we are operating in Albania, like Durrës, for example, then most of you guys know, we are having our partners that are working with us, and we are offering a 360 degree of service. So from the buying consultancy, investment, till the refurnishing process, and even in the management process. We as Century 21 affiliate are advised to help the client and to get focused on the client during the whole process.
Great, so we answered that one. As foreign investors, which are two of the most interesting areas in Albania to invest to?
Well, of course.
You may choose two, not only one.
Okay.
So that's good.
Of course, our country has a lot to offer in tourism potential, and we are facing a very huge growth on tourism income during these last years. The focus is on the seaside. Our Riviera is divided in the north part of Albania with sandy beaches, and on the south side of Albania with rocky beaches. The potential of growth is more oriented in the south part of the Riviera, but cheaper prices are faced in the north part of the Riviera. So the answer is to focus on the Albania Riviera, north part and south part.
And how about the mountains?
We are not yet developed in that part. We are having small boutiques, we call them buitina, are like small hotels operated by one family that lives in that area. Czechs are known for visiting these areas. The nature is,
it's
of
also
course,
very popular for scalpinism.
Yes, but the problem is infrastructure. We are not yet arrived in these areas to have highways, to have mountain lifts and ski resorts and things like that. There are a lot of Albanian investors, locals, that are willing to invest in the Alps and mountain area of Albania, but we are not yet over there.
Great. There is a personal question, but connected with a very business one. What is Dritan's background and how can you guarantee revenues? So what is your background and how can you guarantee revenues?
I've studied communication, and after that I've had my MBA in business administration. I'm dealing with the real estate market from 11 years now, and we have our 10th anniversary of the company, CPM. We are the oldest branch of Century 21 Albania. And the number of clients that we have had successful transactions from investment to single sales or even to the rental one, and that are giving feedbacks of 5 stars, it's a lot. So it's not my word on this, it's the client words on this.
Yeah, by the way, more about Albania and Dritan's background you can find out on the website of Inter-Ree, because there is a big interview with him, so you may find it there. Century 21 is owning 50% of whole Albania properties. Can you talk about all destinations?
Let's first talk about the 50% of the market share. As a new market, Albania is only 30 years of democracy market and a normal economy. We started facing the intermediary or the sale agent profession before 15 years. When this new industry started, we haven't had the idea what we were doing at the time. And then the brands come to our market, brands like Century 21, Remax, and other international brands. Then we start changing the face of the market. The destinations are from a single daily rental properties to long-term rental properties to tourist properties, investment in terms of hotels, investment in terms of real estate, huge projects like I mentioned before, Durrësiat Marina or Vlora Marina, or even our own investments like Jali Mar, our project in the South Riviera of Albania.
When you speak about the places, there is a question. The last researchers has pointed out that a beach in Saranda, Albania, has the bluest sea in the world. Can you be helpful in investing in this area?
Of course. Right now we are having 2 offices in Saranda, and my colleagues will be very happy to help you. You can get in touch with us through the QR codes and through the website of Inter-Ree. But anyhow, the real estate market in all these biggest cities of Albania like Saranda, Korça, Durrës, Shkodra, Vlora are very developed, and the process goes smooth.
Can Albania be the next Dubai?
I think no.
No.
Because Dubai is something very different from Albania. Albania is a very European country, and we guys are like you. It's very impossible for us to become Dubai. We want to enjoy life, we want to have fun, we want to party, and by having all of this, we also have strict rules in terms of financiation and where the money are coming from, so I don't think so.
But there is another request for comparison. Do you affirm that Albania is, as it is being called, the Maldives of Europe? So this comparison, do you like more?
Yes, especially for the part that you mentioned before, Saranda. There is a small village called Ksamil. You can search it in Google, and the images that you will see in that area are amazing, and I think that they are even better than Maldives.
Okay. What about Tirana? Is it having a huge development? Do you find it appropriate to invest in Tirana? I think the airport in Tirana is like 20 minutes from the seaside.
Yes, we are having the first and biggest airport of Albania, 14 to 20 minutes from Tirana center. We are, as I mentioned before, we are having other 3 airports. The already finished Kukës Airport in the north part of Albania. The next year to come, Vlora Airport in the south part of Albania. And the following one, the Gjirokastra Airport coming. Tirana, as the capital of Albania, represents the majority of the population and also of the investments. All the big companies presented in our market are located in Tirana. and everything that moves around Albania moves from Tirana. In terms of investment, of course, it's a very good option because the interests coming from big companies, coming from foreigner companies, and coming from everyone that is thinking something about Albania are moving from or to Tirana. So, of course, in Tirana we are having a lot of investors as well. There are 7 kind of people buying properties in Tirana, which are the local ones that need to expand, which are the local ones that need to invest, and which are the local ones that need to do business. Then comes the foreigners that need to do business, the Albanian diaspora, that are very much present in our market. And something that is good to mention, Tirana, Airbnb, and Booking.com management is working very, very good, and they are having huge numbers on that.
Great. There are questions about when managing the property, are you able to guarantee any monthly income for this rental? And if so, what kind? And a similar one, if infrastructure is still a challenge, how about property management for rental? What returns can we expect investing remotely, condo system or similar?
When I'm talking about infrastructure, I'm talking about improvement. So we already have an infrastructure, we already have highways, we already have good roads to connect the cities. The distance are not that good. Now, improving with the airports, with the highways, with the tunnels, we are already having the connection and timing to travel from one city to other city, it will be shorter. And time is money, so everything will start from that. In terms of management, yes, we can guarantee monthly or annually income from the investment you made in Albania, rather in Tirana, Durrës, or even in the south side. But you have to understand that this will have to pass through local offices of Century 21 because we are dealing with regions and everyone has their own region. You can pass through the Century 21 Albania office and then we can organize that to every single office. In terms of money, I think that depends on the investment that you have to make. If it will be a single studio, one-room apartment, double-room apartment, or even a villa, or if you're investing in a small hotel building or even something like that, I think that it depends on the investment. But if I can talk on numbers, their medium of renting daily apartment in Durrës is 70 to 100 euro per night. And medium to Vlora is, especially in summer season, 150 to 200 euros per night. And medium renting in the Riviera, which is the highest end part of Albania, Vermi, Himara, Jal, is 250 to 300 euros per night. And these are for apartments, 1 or 2 rooms. If we go on the villas, it's more than 350 to 400 euro per night. And also Saranda is a big city of the south of Albania. Prices goes from 100 to 200 euros per night.
Does the owner of a real estate get residence permit, and which one?
We are not having any golden visa system. We are talking too much about that, but it is not yet present in our market. But as a working foreigner in Albania, you can get residency. And after 4 years of living in Albania, you can get the passport.
Okay. Do you collaborate with other real estate agents to bring buyers? If so, what are the terms of this collaboration?
Yes, of course. That's why we are even in here, to get connected through the huge number of Czech agencies. Because as I mentioned before, you guys are very much present in our market. And from, I think, 3 or 4 years now, there are a lot of Czech people coming in Albania to invest. And we are very open to discuss about that possibility. The terms are normal terms. We get 3% commission from the seller and 1% commission from the buyer. We do negotiate them to hire, not to get them down, and if it's a collaboration with another agency, the commission got split by 50-50.
When we are talking about what you can offer, so what you can offer or what can people expect at your stand?
Sorry?
What people can find at your stand here at the top floor?
People can find at our stand a great team of guys, all of them speaking fluent English, and one of them speaking also Czech, and 3 or 4 exclusive projects that we are representing, and every single information that you would like to have about Albania.
2 last questions. 1, what do you think, why are the biggest companies in the world trying to move their headquarters to Tirana? Are there companies like that?
Yes. I think that this thing is happening because of what I mentioned before, geographical strategic position of Albania, and taxation system, and also possibility to develop. Our country is not yet developed. We are improving everything, and we are having a lot of huge projects, and that's why these companies are willing to go close to these projects and to have their piece of every one of them. I think that right now there are most of the famous hotel chains like Marriott, Accor, Amani, Hilton, Hyatt, and all of them are having their own spots in Albania. Melia, for example, the Spanish group, is already established 9 contracts, hotels in the whole Albania Riviera, and 2 of them in the center of Tirana. So the brands are willing to come. Of course, they know much more than we know because they make a lot of studies for that. But as I mentioned to you before, not to them, our economy is growing every year. We are not facing any crisis because we have a lot of money coming from abroad, and we have a lot of, yet to say, informality, because there are a lot of business, and not all of them are connected on what they do on their own.
In that regard, companies coming to Albania, do you have international banks working in Albania so that the transactions are secure?
We have 16 second-level banks in Albania. The biggest one of them is Intesa Sanpaolo, which is Italian group. Second biggest one is Raiffeisen Bank, which is Austrian bank. Third one is OTP Bank, Hungarian bank. We used to have Piraeus Group and Alpha Bank, which were Greek banks. Now they are in hands of local groups, Albanian groups. And one of the most biggest bank is also Turkish bank, BKT, Çelik Group, one of the biggest groups of Turkey economic. So I think that majority, we have other 4. We have also one American bank, AB Bank, and there are only 3 Albanian local banks, which is Credins Bank, which is Tirana Bank, and UBA Bank.
Okay, so there are international banks. There is a question for us as Slovaks or Slavics or Czechs. Why should we prefer more Albania to Croatia?
One single word, prices.
Okay, and so a bigger potential increase of the
course,
investment.
Of course.
Thank you, Dritan Leka,
Thank you very much
Century
for your
21. An invitation to Albania and to the stand of Century 21 at the top floor. Thank you.